and I don't want street kings. Hey, welcome back to One Street, buddy. I'll be talking about my 2018 F150 today. I am doing a build series about this truck. It's probably going to be slow, but it should be good. This is my daily driver. Yeah, so we're doing a little build series on this. I got some parts on it already, and I made one video about my BDX tuner, so that's on there. I'll be going over all the parts that I got on it and what's to come. And there's a little bit of a backstory on this. I did buy this vehicle used late 2018. It had 30-something thousand miles on it when I bought it. It's still under factory warranty. It's got about 45,000 on it now. So if you're interested in F150, stay tuned. We're going to be getting into this. I'm going to pop the hood on it right now, let you look at this massive power plant that I got in here. Alright everyone, fire's under the hood. It looks pretty much stock because the motor itself is stock. I've really done nothing to the engine itself. I did add this catch can. I forget the name brand. I bought a cheap catch can just because it's going to work. I don't feel like spending the money on, especially the ones that Ford sells are way overpriced. Got the catch can. I got a can in air filter inside the air box. Stock intake. I did remove the diffusers. And I am doing the blow off. I'm venting it to atmosphere instead of recirculating it. Being an old turbo guy at heart, I like that sound. This is the second generation of this motor. Updated timing chain tensioners. It's got the dual injection. There's some other things that they did on the motor I'm not certain off the top of my head. It also is mated with the 10-speed transmission, which is pretty awesome. I enjoy driving this truck. It's fast. It's got plenty of power. It rides smooth. Yeah, it's a pretty impressive truck actually. That's it for the motor, most part. We'll just go over all the parts I got on the truck. How about that? Just an overview, and then we'll get into it. Okay, so I'm just going to give a little walk around the truck, get a view of it. The weather's been horrible, the truck's dirty, so forgive me on that. Anyway, the front, original came with halogens. This is an XLT, pretty much a base model. They were yellow and ugly. I really like the LED lights. I changed all the lights to LED, headlights and the fog lights. Moving around to the side. Wheels and tires, stock ride height. I do have a probably a leveling kit in store for this thing as well, so you'll be looking for that in the future. Tinted windows. I like these windows, but they're really huge, and you got to have some tint on them, I think. Made the truck look a lot better. Also, some steps are coming. Even at this height, it's a little bit of a pain to get in and out of. It's tearing up my interior. But like I said, pretty much it's a stock truck. Stock bumpers. I did have to add this hitch. Did not come with a hitch at all, so I had to add that. I'm trying to remember the brand name on it. It is a Curt hitch. I think it's rated at 17,000 pounds. Don't quote me on that, but it is the upper level hitch. I do have plans on towing a camper and some more stuff, motorcycles, various things. That's why I got a truck, so I can tow with it. Performance parts wise, started right here with the Gibson. It's a 9221 catback muffler. It's 3 inches from the catback, and then it splits into the two duals, which is 2.5 with the 4-inch tips. So I mentioned before the JLT catch can, the K&N air filter. It's got the SCT tuner on it, which you can watch on my other video. I did a whole video on how to install and set that up. It's a pretty neat little deal. What else do I have on this truck? That's pretty much it for the most part. It's pretty basic right now. So we'll move over here and we'll move into the interior and we'll just get a little glimpse of it. Alright, pop the door open here. Let's take a look inside. Standard cloth interior. Like I said, it's an XLT. Nothing too fancy in there. To the back. Move back to the inside. That's the SCT tuner. Came up with a pretty slick little way to mount that there between the steering wheel. The only thing it's blocking is the prindle. Tell you what gear it's in. It's an automatic, so really no issue there. Got the tiny little 4-inch screen, if that's even 4-inch screen. I do have an upgrade plan for that as well. Please send me money, because man, this stuff is not cheap. But it does have a backup camera. I think that was mandated by Congress. (60/40) seating. Fold the seat down. It's pretty easy to do one-handed. That's a great armrest. 2 cup holders here, and you got 2 more there in the floor. And there's 2 more in the back, so 6 cup holders right there that are very easily accessible. Cup holder in each door. There's another one over there. Ford serious about holding your cups, because you can't really get anything big in these, but you can get a Coke can, something like that. Fits in there pretty nicely. So yeah, it's the interior of the truck. We've all seen it. So if you want to hang tight, we're going to hop in, we'll take a little ride and see what it's like on the street. Alright, so inside the truck now. We're going to go for a little drive. Let's go ahead and get her fired up. put it over into sport mode. It's clearly the most exciting mode to be in. This 10-speed transmission is really nice. If you put it in manual mode, it doesn't shift very fast. I suppose that's because it's in a truck. Even with the tune on it, the tune makes a huge difference on the firmness of the shift, how long it holds the gears and all that. But yeah, but it doesn't shift, you know, super fast when you're shifting to manual. It'd be cool if you could just make it shift as soon as you hit the button. Don't work that way. I gotta have something to complain about anyway, I guess. I'll let you guess how fast I was. Even with traction control, it's going to turn the tires over. If you turn traction control off and the advanced track, it's way faster. As soon as this starts spinning tires, it cuts the power and it's definitely noticeable. Let's get a little bit more action here. Got some deal weed behind me driving like a moron. As you can see, it runs and pulls fantastic. It's a blast to drive. I get about 22 and a half, 23 is about the most for the way I drive. I get on the highway and it averages about 20. You know, combined driving to and from work, this and that around town. That's what it gets. Not bad for a truck. I remember the old 6-cylinder cars. That's what they used to get, and everybody was happy with it. So, and I'm guessing this thing with the tune that's on it right now, it's making over 400 horsepower. So I can't complain about that. It's definitely a fun ride. They got some big plans in store for this truck. Like I mentioned, I may actually go with a different tune. I want to get a dyno tuned because I feel like the tunes from SCT are kind of weak and they could definitely be tweaked a little bit. I want the ability to change when my fans come on. I'm pretty sure SCT changed it, but it's not an option inside the tune, and I don't like that. So I may be getting a dyno tune, and if I do, I'll be doing a video about that, of course. A leveling kit, and I'm kind of stuck on wheels and tires. I don't want the mall crawler look, and I don't really do off-roading in this thing. Boat ramps, you know, you never, when you got to pull off in a field saw or something, I want a tire that's going to work. But I mean, it's mostly on the street. So if you guys got some suggestions, I'm looking at going chrome. I think the black and white deal is kind of played out. I'm going to stay with the white, black, and chrome look. So if y'all got some ideas on tires, hit me up. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the back. I'm still happy with the truck, and I'm going to keep it for a little while at least. It's a good truck, so no complaints here for right now. So hey, I'm going to do a little bit of pulls. Y'all see what kind of boost we're pulling here. Get a good gauge shot. We'll see what a 0 to 60 run, if I can get some traction. Not bad. This thing has hurt a few people's feelings. Guy in a scat pack pulled up on me the other night, and he was driving like a complete maniac and showing out. Pulls up at the red light. You know, you give the obligatory nod. Light turned green, we stabbed it, and he got me out of the hole, got me on the jump. But the old F150 sat right there on his back door all the way to the end. I don't know what he paid for that car, but it's a scat pack, boys and girls. This is an F150, so I can live with that for sure. Mustang GTs all day long, baby. Better go get some E85 and spend some money on it if you want to mess with these EcoBoosts. Back down to normal mode. This should go all the way up to I figured it would go into 9th or 10th. Yeah, a little bit of economy there. Alright guys, back here at the house. Pull up to the shop. That's going to be it for today. Just a little review about the truck. Hope you enjoyed it. Of course, like and subscribe if you did. It's going to be a lot more to come. I'll try to make these videos a little more interesting than it was today. Going to be a lot more going on with this truck, I can guarantee you. Come back for the bike stuff too, and we'll be seeing you down the road. 901 Street Kings.